Hello, welcome to News English from 9 radio and television station. Here comes our news today. According to the Department of E-commerce and Digital Economy, the unit is tasked with implementing the project to build a unified e-commerce floor in 63 provinces and cities, according to the decision of the Prime Minister. The project will link and connect local e-commerce floors with each other and with popular e-commerce floors to create an effective multi-dimensional trading connection environment. The representative of the Department of E-commerce and Digital Economy also affirmed that in this context, in order to serve the needs of the people to promote transactions and purchase goods through e-commerce channels, the construction of a unified e-commerce floor in 3 provinces and cities is in line with the practical requirements of enterprises operating in production and business across the country and in line with the goal of supporting enterprises to apply e-commerce floors according to the National E-commerce Development Plan for the period of 2021-2025 promulgated by the government in Decision number 645. The Department of Broadcasting and Electronic Information under the Ministry of Information and Communications has just issued a document requesting the Vietnam television station, the Voice of Vietnam, the VTC digital television station, the radio and television stations of the provinces and centrally run cities, television operators and so on, to carry out activities in response to the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons and Vietnam's Day Against Human Trafficking on July the 30th. Accordingly, the Department of Broadcasting and Electronic Information requests units to develop specialized pages, columns, and programs to strengthen information and propaganda work on human trafficking prevention and control, and activities in response to the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons and Vietnam's Day Against Human Trafficking, in order to mobilize the synergy of the whole political system and the whole nation to participate in the prevention and combat of human trafficking crimes nationwide. Yesterday, the Dong Nai Department of Health held a preliminary review of health work in the first 6 months of the year and implemented tasks for the last 6 months of 2023. In the past 6 months, the health sector has implemented reaching 7 out of 7 main targets assigned by the Provincial Party Committee and Provincial People's Committee. In addition, strictly control diseases, ensure adequate medical supplies, equipment, medicines for epidemic prevention. The quality of medical examination and treatment has been improved. Many new and high-tech techniques have been deployed. At the conference, opinions also raised some difficulties in handling medical supplies remaining after the COVID-19 pandemic, lack of vaccines. Dr. Lê Quang Trung, Director of Dong Nai Department of Health, emphasized that the department will invest selectively in the grassroots health system, including community-ward health stations, building regional connectivity to enhance the capacity of the health system. The Korean Central News Agency KCNA yesterday quoted Defense Minister Kang Sun-nam as saying that Pyongyang condemned the meeting of South Korea-U.S. Nuclear Advisory Group held on July the 18th. KCNA quoted Kang's statement as saying the hostile forces pose the more undisguised and direct nuclear threat to the DPRK by bringing an Ohio-class strategic nuclear submarine to the Busan Port Operation Base, which means strategic nuclear weapons have been deployed on the Korean peninsula for the first time after 40-odd years. The military security situation in the area of the Korean peninsula, which has undergone a fundamental change due to the reckless military moves of the U.S. and its followers, the statement said. According to North Korea's defense minister, the ever-increasing visibility of the deployment of the strategic nuclear submarine and other strategic assets may fall under the conditions of the use of nuclear weapons specified in the DPRK law. The Turkish Foreign Ministry condemned yesterday's protest in Sweden at desecration of the Holy Quran. The statement said, "We condemn in the strongest terms the despicable attack targeted our holy book, the Quran, in front of the Iraqi embassy in Stockholm on July the 20th. We expect Sweden to take measures to deter and prevent this hate crime against the religion of Islam and its billions of believers. Turkey is ready to work together with countries where such attacks take place in the areas of Islamophobia, xenophobia, racism and discrimination. Yesterday, the Swedish government allowed a protest in Stockholm in which a man kicked a holy book but did not burn it. A reporter for TASS news agency identified this person as the person who burned the Quran in front of a mosque in Stockholm at the end of June. That's all for our news in English for today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.